Alright people, you're welcome to the Learn WordPress with Vaughn tutorial. Today we'll be discussing about pages, how to create pages, and also the editor that comes with WordPress. First off, to create a page, you go to pages and then add new. Now once you click on add new, just like in posts, if you check the environment, it's almost the same thing, almost. But if you check thoroughly, you also see that there are kind of differences. Now, let's see some of the differences. If you go to posts, add new, you see it's almost the same thing. But this time around, we have tags on post, we have categories on post, we have formats. Yeah. Now, all of these is not available when we come to pages. There is no tags, there's no categories, and all of that. Yeah, so there's a difference. It looks the same, but it's not actually the same. Now, let's say we want to create an About Us page. So we'll click About Us here, and then yeah, let's talk a little about what this editor means. This editor stands for what you see is what you get. It's called what you see is what you get editor. Yep. So let's talk a little about what these functions are. What the functions is. First of all, it's set to paragraph, of course. So this is a paragraph. What I'm typing is a very good editor. Now this is a paragraph. Now if I want let's say heading 1, you see it gives me heading 1, heading 2, heading 2, heading 3, and all the way to 6 and all of that, or paragraph. So it's the setting. Let's say the heading is new editor. So I'll select this and say I want this to be a heading 1. So new editor and then a normal paragraph. Heading 1 here, heading 1. If I click here, then paragraph. So it's actually that simple. Now this of course is to make your text bold. So if I select this, let's say I select editor and click on B, the editor becomes bold. If I preview, say new editor, or WYSIWYG editor, so the editor is bold, and I can select it and click on the bold and it goes off. Now same thing applies to is too. The I stands for italics. So if I select a text, let's say I select very and I click on I, the text turns to an italics. If I preview, you'll see that the very here is italics because I can select it and click on I and it goes off. If I want to create a bulleted list, this is it. I click here, say okay, rice, yam, beans, it automatically creates a bulleted list. If I want to go off, I click on it twice, 1, 2, and it goes off. Yep. So that's that about the bullets. You can also do numbered list too. If I select this and click on numbered list, it brings me a numbered list, not bullets. Or we can still say okay, numbered list, rice, beans, just the same thing we did the other time. So yeah, let's move on. We have what's called block quotes. Now block quotes, okay, let me show you what it means, how it looks like. It's a very good editor. It is the best editor in the world. I kid you not. Alright, so let's say we want this to be a block quote. So once I click on it, I'll click on block quote and look at the format it takes. If I preview this and scroll down, look at how it looks like. So you can make a paragraph, a line, a block quote. It's quite very simple. Let me click on that and take it off. Now you can align your text. This is already aligned to the left. You can say okay, I want this to the middle. It's now in the middle. If I preview, see, this is now in the middle. I can take it back to the left and it's now on the left. I can take this to the right. It's now on the right. If I preview, it is the best editor in the world. It's now on the right hand side. So take that back to left, and all of that. This is center, this is left, and this is left rather, and this is right. This is used to create a link, insert a link. So let's say there is a link. Let's call the link www.com, www.google.com. So if I want somebody to click on D and it takes him to www.google.com, I'll select it. I'll click on this insert link and then I'll type it in www.google.com, then apply. Now if you preview this, that D is now a link. Oh wait. Okay, let's publish. Let's see if probably that's the problem. View page. Aha. So the D now is now a link. If I click on, we're not online, we're using a WAMP server. So if I click on this, you see it takes us to google.com. I held down control, so it's opened in a different browser. So had it been I was online, then it would take us to google.com. That's how you link to a page on the World Wide Web. Now let's continue. Let's unlink it. So once I select it, I'll click on this icon. You can edit the link here and you type in a new icon, or you can click on this to remove the link entirely, and now it's no longer linked. Now this, I think we used this when we worked with posts, so I'm not going to spend more time on it. It's just a read more tag that is basically often used in posts. So there is not very good reason why you would use this on a page. Now this is just to toggle the toolbar. So if this is the basic tools that most people use, but if I want to see more options, I click on this and the below displays. Now what is this? This is strike through. So if I want the editor to strike through the editor, the text editor, I click on this and then there's a strike through. If I preview changes, let's see that the editor now has a strike. Aha. So I can select it and click on the strike through and it goes off. Simple. This is to draw a horizontal line. Let's say I want a line just after I kid you not. I click on horizontal line. This line appears. And if I preview that, you'd see that there is a horizontal line here. Yeah, so that's what it's used for. Sometimes it spans throughout the page, but the particular theme we are using, this is how it appears on the theme. So that's the format the theme takes into, makes use of rather. Let's take it off, Ctrl Z. And then this text color, of course, let's say I want the new to not be black but be, let's say, brownish kind of, or let's something that would appear clear, red. Yep. So if I preview changes, so the new is now red. I think I like this. I like it, so I'll keep it. I won't take it off. You can select whatever color you want. If it's not here, you can go to custom color and then put in the color code, the hex code, and you get your color. Yeah, moving on. This is formats. Now to explain what this actually means, this means that if you are copying a file from somewhere, you don't want the format to be shown on your on this page. Like for instance, this is MS Word and this text is bold while this text is italics. Ordinarily, if I were to select this, copy, and then go here and paste, the bold and the italics will still show. Let me preview that. The bold and the italics still shows. It's bold, it's italics, meaning that the format found on MS Word was copied to my page, which is fine if I want it that way. But if I want it to copy to paste without any formatting at all on the editor, all I have to do is, let me delete this. I will click here, paste as text, plain text. And once I go here, copy, and then come back here and paste, you see that there is no more bold, there is no italics. It just pastes normally without the formatting. So if I were to untick this again and paste again, you see that the bold and the formatting and the italics is still there. But if I select this and paste one more time, you see it goes off. So this is just the toggle between formats. You want it to copy the formatting of the editor you are copying from or not. That is what this paste as plain text simply means. And once I click, I select, let's say I pasted something and I want to clear the formatting, probably of bold. I'll select bold and then click on clear formatting. That's what this next option is. And you see the bold is now, the formatting surrounding bold is now off. It's now just a plain text. Yeah, that's about that. And this is for special characters. So if I'm texting, probably I'm doing something on maths and that's a 2 times and there is no times. Where do I get the symbol from? I can just click on special character and it brings me a list of characters, lots of them. So I select whichever I want. Probably it's now on my keyboard and then I click on 2 and continue typing. So it's just to insert a symbol, a special character. This is indentation, to increase or decrease indentation. If I want to increase this indent, the spacing at the edge, I'll click here, here, here. So it gives a spacing. If I want to reduce that, of course. So that's basically what this is. And of course, this is to undo or to redo. Yeah. I'm not going to teach you what that is, but I know many of us who have made use of what's it called, text editors would know what undo and redo simply means. Yep, that's that. Now this is for shortcuts, like for instance to make bold is Ctrl B. You know, if I click on keyboard shortcuts, if I go to B, you see B is bold, so it's telling you the first shortcuts Ctrl plus letter. So if I hold Ctrl plus B, that's bold. If I hold Ctrl plus U, that's underline. I, that's italics. Let's try that. Underline this, Ctrl U. See, it has underlined editor. If I want to make this bold here, I want to make it italics. Ctrl I, and it's now italics. Let me preview changes. Editor, underlined, bold, italics. So that's that. It's actually very simple. If this is used to it's called distraction free writing mode. So if you don't want to see all of these and you just want to see just your editor, you can click on this and it takes them off. You can click on this, it takes them off, and you can continue typing. So you are not distracted by any of these options. Of course, you can, if you go here, the options automatically show. So that's simply what it's for anyway. Yeah, that's about that. Now one last thing, the formatting, like the colors, the bold, the underline, all of these, the indentations and all of that, you can find them, the code, when you click on this. Is visual, so you see exactly what you're typing is what you're seeing. But if I were to go to text view, you see the codes behind it. Like FF00000 is the hex code for red. So you see span code, this new, which is this new, is red, and it's applying that color style, that span style to the new. So the same thing with bold. You know, strong is the HTML tag for bold and all of that. M for emphasis or italics. So on your own you can go through these codes, know what they do, but really you don't really have to do that. Visual should be fine. So this is as much as we can take in on pages and the WYSIWYG editor. I didn't update. Let's update that, and now we have our page. So view page, and this is that. So thank you very much for spending time to check out this tutorial on pages and the WYSIWYG editor. Come on, that's so long. Thanks. Do subscribe, and I would see you in the next video. Thank you.